Hey everybody, it's Alan, and I hope you're doing well. It's been a while since we've done a Green Day song, and we haven't done too many of them to start with in the first place. So, with that said, let's get into a longer track from them off of the American Idiot album. It's a song called, or a suite of songs called Homecoming.
A night or two, you taught me how to live. In the streets of shame, where you lost
another epic, right? And I think it can definitely be called a suite of songs. I mean, I know it's just titled Homecoming, but there's so many different parts to that I remember when I saw the documentary Beyond the Light or Behind the Lighted Stage or Beyond the Lighted Stage. Yeah, whatever, the Rush documentary. And there's a part in there where Zach Wilde is talking about one of the songs that Rush had created. And I can't remember off the top of my head which song it is, but it's one of the long epic Rush songs. And he basically kiddingly says, "You think at some point the boys turned to themselves and they said, 'Hey, we did write this, right? How's it go again?'" I obviously, musicians and artists, we have our ability to remember every note of everything we ever performed or recorded or created. Or at least we like to think that we remember them all. But complex music with changes and tempo changes and sonic characteristics that change, again, when we create it, it's something that we remember, but it can absolutely dumbfound other people. And, God, I really wish I had a chance to see the musical, and especially it would have been cool to see it on Broadway. But I never saw it, and I kind of regret that. I'm kind of kicking myself. I'm certainly of age to have been able to see it. I never got around to it. I don't really know why. I don't know. With that said, it's just a magnificent composition done by a band that, to a certain degree is extremely beloved, and then also to another certain degree is somewhat overlooked. You know what I mean? It's weird to think that given the amount of success that they've had that they could be overlooked, but let's face it, people have a tendency to love something musically and then move on from it. And it's only the true fans, the real diehard fans, who stick with an artist for, their entire career and or follows them through, good times and bad times and ups and downs and everything else that goes on. And meanwhile, the passive music fan will listen to whatever's played for them and, fall in love with what the powers that be tell them to by putting something on the radio over and over and over again. And then when the next new thing comes along, they move on to that and they kind of ignore the thing before it. And it's only by playing it again for them that they go, "Oh, wow, I haven't heard this in a long time." And I always want to ask those people, why haven't you heard it for a long time? Why haven't you listened to it again? I'll listen to the same song, 10 or 20 times in a row and not get sick of it if I really love the song. And I'll always hear these little nuances and little differences that I might have missed the first couple of times I listened to it because I was so enthralled by the initial impact that the song had on me. And those are the songs that I really want to listen to deeper because I know myself and I know that when I listen to it the first or second time, if I go, "Oh my God, that was an amazing song," I really want to dig deeper and hear what else is going on in there. And this would have been one of those songs, from day one, from moment one, I would have listened to it and gone, okay, now I need to pick the thing apart and listen to everything. When the timpanis come in at the very end for the big percussive ending, it's like, how many people noticed there were timpanis in there? Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. We can talk about it further, and just know that I truly appreciate y'all, and I wish you well. Take care.